We wrap up this 3-part series with more great stories, like the guy with a machete, or the story of Luther's hurt back that almost kept him out of the Ole Miss game. The best was how they supported Donnie in his time of need. We thank you all so much here at Hogville for going on this journey with the Razorbacks of the 80s.
This interview contains mature language and may not be suitable for children, and viewer discretion is advised.
Huh?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Who slammed Monroe Mitchell when he came through there with that damn machete? Who slammed his ass? Y'all remember that?
Yeah, I remember Monroe.
Y'all not there yet.
I was there with Monroe. Monroe was in my class.
So Monroe was coming through the door.
Was the defensive end Caldwell? He was
Ruby. Wasn't that your cousin?
Who?
Dude, he drove that yellow Skylark. Yellow.
You talking about Jim Kingsby? Jim Kingsby.
Yeah. Was it Jim Kingsby in DC?
What's that? Okay, it could have been, but what's that tall dude name? He was a black cat. Damn. He was tall. I think he might have been a defensive end.
Oh, I know you're talking about, but I can't think of his name right now.
I don't know if I want to say Caldwell.
No.
Robert Brandon? Was it Brandon?
Brandon.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
What's his last name?
What is it, Caldwell?
Was Robert Brandon?
Robert Brandon.
That's it. Robert Brandon. Yeah.
He was tall.
He the one said Monroe Mitchell came through there with a damn machete to tell everybody to get in the door. No, he was mad because everybody had, not everybody, but most people had a girl in the dorm, in their dorm room, and he was mad because he ain't had one. So he come out with a machete, come like, y'all better get them girls out of here. And she
wall. Hit him.
Dude, all I saw was fat and balls bouncing when that motherfucker hit the ground. I mean, he hit the ground hard. I didn't think anybody would ever stop shaking.
Have anybody heard from Monroe?
I have.
Where's he at, in Houston?
He's still in Texas. Yeah, he recently got married.
Really?
Oh,
I
what?
keep in touch with Joey. Me and Joey Shields keep in touch.
Yeah, I keep in touch with Joey too. I mean, Joey's doing real well.
Dude, I tell you what, I'm kicking myself. I'm kicking because when Joey first started what he was doing, he asked me if I wanted to go in with him, and I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm good, man." And I should have went on and got it. Boy, I tell you what, I'm still kicking myself over that one.
Well, I talked to him last year. He was trying to do the same thing with me. I said, I just can't do it, Joey. I can't do it. I don't see it.
Joey's doing real well.
Yeah, he is.
Joey's doing real well.
Very well.
Mm-hmm. He's doing damn good.
Real quick, Marshall wasn't able to join tonight. I'm going to guess he's probably chasing bad guys tonight. He's got probably some warrants he's trying to go serve tonight or pick some dudes up. What was it like playing with him? Because I've heard the story with the oranges and him setting Limbo's door on fire in the dorms, but playing with Marshall, because the reason why I'm asking too is he's my co-host also whenever football season rolls around. But I want to know some of the stories that you guys have got about Marshall, since he's not here to defend himself tonight. But I think it might be good to kind of give some of these folks a little bit of insight of not only Marshall as a player, but Marshall as a person off the field too.
Well, okay. He's my classmate. I call him Rock. He's Rock. Actually, he has grown maybe like 2 inches. Do you disagree? Anybody disagree? Rock done grown. Rock was not that tall.
It's kind of funny though, but no.
Rock was a smaller guy in college. Since we came out the same year, he came out from down in Houston, Cypher or somewhere.
Cypher, yeah.
Yeah, I'm from Longview, so I kind of kept up with people in my high school. So when I found out, like I don't know what, but he was kind of interested in Arkansas, James Shevers and all that. But Rock was a solid guy, a very good friend. He kind of kept to himself. He was, he didn't. He did what he did, but it was not. He was not out there like some people were. The limbo.
Yeah, like him. Yeah, like Donnie.
Not like the limbo Parker was. Now for his practice, he was straight laced. He practiced hard. He worked out hard. The weight room. He worked out great in the weight room. He was just a hell of a teammate.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when I say hell of a teammate, Rock was a hell of a freaking teammate. You knew that when Rock put his uniform on, it's business. You don't have to worry about his position. When the players call, whatever the case may be, you ain't got to worry about is Rock going to do his. If Rock no, he's going to do his job. And I beg any one of y'all to differ with me on that.
Well, Rock. The funny thing about Rock, all them tough man competitions around. It's pretty bad when you get barred from fighting in a tough man competition because he's whooping everybody's ass.
Yeah.
Oh, he wasn't whooping ass. He was knocking folks out. Shit.
Because you just don't see that in him.
Yeah. Dude. Hey, and it didn't last long. Hey, they used to have this thing called Fight Night over at the fairgrounds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Every year, and it was all these. It was pretty much everybody, but the main attraction was a lot of these damn fraternity guys. You know, and say, all right, well, okay, well, the athletic department, we got a boxer, Marshall Foreman, man, AKA Rock. Man, they look over that little bitty Rock man, get up in there. He's up like this, and them mud coming at him, go poop, 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 boom, match over, knocked out, KO.
Man, fight night was the bomb.
Hey, I call it drunk night because all it was just pitchers of beer. Hey, DC, I got a picture I need to send to you, man. I'm gonna say it was me, you, Sheebas, dang it, who else? Me, you, Sheebas, Stig, and somebody else was in the background. It was fight night, and we had like 3 pitchers of beer sitting in front of us.
Oh my God! Just send it to me.
I gotta say, I know I still have it. I was looking at it the other day. I was like, man, that was fight night right there. I need to, and I want to say it was 83 because the reason I say it was 83 because the jacket I had on was a Nike jacket, and I remember Dean gave me that jacket because when we played Ole Miss, I played with a hurt back, and I would go to the sideline and they put those little electrodes on me, and it's like zap, 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 zapping me, and I kept going in and out of the game, just like that every time. And Dean was like, I don't have anything to give you, but I'm telling you, that was some guts right there. But I'm gonna give you this jacket, and he gave me that jacket. That was the jacket I had on. We was doing fight night. That's how I know it was 83. Okay. But I'm gonna find that picture. I'm gonna send it to you. You Stig and Sheebas.
Oh man, Sheebas. Oh my.
That's an incredible story, dude. I've never known that.
I didn't either.
Wow.
Yeah, Ole Miss game, dude. I mean, I had hurt my back, and they had me. I still had the plugs. Was that when they would tuck them into my pants, and when I get on the sideline, they plug them in to keep my back loose. You know how they, when they do the electrodes,
right?
My thigh, my hamstring.
Yep, sure did. And I remember one time, dude. I went up for a pass, and I came down, and I was hurting. And I was just laying there. I was like, man, I don't even know if I want to go in anymore. And I remember our Wells came over. It's like, Luther, get up, man. Don't be no pussy, man. Get up. I was like, shit. I got up. Our Wells said, get up, Luther. Don't be no pussy. I was like, shit. So I went on. I was just sitting there going, man, I can't go no more, man. This shit hurt, man. It hurt. And our Wells came to me, get up, man. Don't be a pussy. I was like, all right, I got right up. Got right up, got back in the huddle.
Man, what a freaking Brad Taylor at, man.
Brad Taylor is he's still in Danville. He's got a bunch of health issues. Yeah, he's still in Danville. He's got a bunch of health issues. But I put it this way: me and Alaska and I went down there about maybe 3 years ago, and we played golf at Danville Golf Course down there. And I know one of the guys recognized Greg Lasker, talking to him, blah, 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 blah. And he was like, well, do y'all know Brad Taylor? We said, yeah, we know Brad Taylor. And it was like, well, him and his dad are members here. He said, but Brad don't come anymore because he got health issues. And like I said, this was 3 years ago. And that's the last I heard about Brad Taylor, but he's still in Danville, far as I know, 3 years ago.
I'd like to say hi to him. I'd like to say hi to him, man. I haven't talked to him, probably since he left.
Dude, he left and went Canadian League and took them to the championship 3 years in a row.
Hey, I still got. Reason what I remember, I still got calluses on my hand from some of the
Dude, he throws a hard ball.
Oh my God!
He throws a hard ball, man. I hate it. He always like, come on, Luke, let's warm up. And dude, by the time I got those balls was orange. My hands was orange.
Yeah, right.
Hitting my hands.
Yeah,
we didn't have gloves back then.
Nuh-uh. Hey man,
we didn't have gloves back then.
BT would tear my hands up. You hear me?
Oh, I'm telling you, he threw a hard ball.
Yeah, when it come out, it's coming. I think 8 passes my freshman year against Baylor. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And me and BT lit it up. And but in practice, when he that little crossing route, say like he about 10 yards. About 10 yards.
Dude, it's coming. You better get your head around.
You sure better.
Yes,
you better get your head around. He's gonna hit you in the ear hole.
What about big Ron Farrow?
Dude, Ron Farrow he's still in Dallas. He still got that sports bar Broncos that him and Billy Ray opened up in when did he say they opened up? He said they opened up that bar in 95, I think he said.
Wow.
And it's still, as far as I know, it's still kicking.
Yeah.
And this was I would say this was about 4 years ago when I was down in Dallas and I went to it.
It's called Broncos.
Yeah, it's called Broncos. Yeah. But it was funny because like the first time I went in there, an Arkansas football game was getting ready to come on. And I was like, I'm going to pull into this sports bar right here, right? And I get in and I'm looking at, I was like, oh, they got there's a Razorback. So there's a jersey. I was like, that's Billy Ray Smith. And I was like, oh, there's another. That's Ron Farrow. I was like, oh shit, they like Razorback people. And then I started looking, and I got these white guys on here and these kids, and they got bears and they got elk and they got moose and all this stuff that they've hunted and shot, right? And I'm looking, I was like, shit, that's Ron Farrow and Billy Ray Smith. And so then I go over to the bar and I'm talking to the bartender, and I said, hey, I said, do these guys know Billy Ray and Ron because they got their pictures all in here? And she was like, well, they own the bar. And I was like, get out. And I say, are they here? And she was like, well, Ron is here because they're getting ready to do his mom's 80th birthday party today. Dude, I stayed for the birthday party. I drank, I ate, and dude, and it was great. And we talked, and I didn't even hang out with Ron at that particular time. We didn't hang out, but I knew who he was. But dude, we talked like we knew each other all our lives.
Because see, they realized about those guys because as a freshman, I think they may have been seniors. You know what I'm saying? When I came in.
Right.
Well, they were kind of they were juniors when I came in.
They kind of looked out for me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. As a younger guy, they looked out for me. You know, kind of guided me in the right direction. Because I was buck wild. You know that. Everybody know that. And
no, not you, DC.
Yeah,
no, not you. No, not you. Man, I thought you went to church every Sunday. Not you.
Yeah, but after church. Hey, y'all, I gotta get out here. I gotta get out here myself though. I gotta get out here. I gotta go out here and part of my baby. Hey Tatum, are you gonna run for office again?
No, sir, I would not be.
You know what? I'm telling my baby, I don't think she need to run no more either. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not running for nothing else.
They don't appreciate that, man.
I'm working on my golf game, DC. I ain't running for nothing.
Yeah, they tell me your golf game is trash. They say you don't know a 3-iron from a fire club.
Hey man, don't be mad, but I might pass on the golf game this year.
What?
Fayetteville.
On the Razorback deal, the
Yeah.
alumni deal.
Yeah.
I might pass on it this year. I might just go over there and eat and drink and hang out for a little bit. But I don't think I don't think I'm gonna play.
Just let me know. You know, I ain't got to play either. I'm with you.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna play. I might go somewhere else and play for less than $75.
Damn.
Sounds good to me.
Hey, y'all, I got to get out of here. Hey, Jason,
All
I
right.
appreciate it. And
Anytime.
Hey, good to see you, man. Good to see you, Don.
Good to see you too.
Always a pleasure, big dog.
Right.
Yeah, we're
Do
gonna
what
wrap
now?
this up here in just a second. Anyway, we're hitting right at that time limit, and so any lasting thoughts you guys want to throw out there real quick before we wrap this up?
Yeah, I started. Listen. I look back on those times of being in Vietnam, which what we called it back then, Vietnam. Okay, Lou Ho said it best. It wasn't the end of the world, but you could see it from there.
Right.
Okay. But the one thing that I take from that time, my time there, and I will always take from it, is these guys that I met and played ball with, and we was in the fight together. And I was always cherish that. So, thank you for having me.
Hey, appreciate it. Thank you so much for jumping on. DC, before you get out of here.
Same thing with TNT. You know, it's an experience that I'm so blessed to have traveled. I'm so blessed to have met these gentlemen, had the experience that I had, and survived it is the key. You know what I mean? Survived it. And the racism, we didn't cover that tonight, but the racism and the color barrier that we had to overcome, you know, was something else. That was something serious. And so I'm just thankful. I'm thankful for you guys and appreciate you, Jason. I'm not studying limbo, but anyway, Frank know how I feel. I love Frank, man. Me and Frank is a God sent to me. You know,
Love you too, big dog.
And I just be honest with you, I was in doing some drugs, and Frank came and picked me up in Dallas, Texas. I need a haircut and everything. He picked me up, took me to Fayetteville. He had a barber up there. Got my hair cut. Got me a phone. You got me a phone.
We got you a phone.
Frank got me a phone.
Got you a phone.
Right.
Got you some underwear. Got you some jeans, some shirts, some shoes.
That's right.
We hooked you up.
You know what I mean? So that's what we're talking about, the brotherhood and the camaraderie. You know, it translated from the field to our lives out here now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Terry Tatum running for office. I'm gung ho. I'm posting everything. I'm with him. Limbo, his coaching, you know, I'm supporting him. We support Limbo supported. We support each other. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And so I want to thank y'all, man. Just have this opportunity to thank you, Frank, Luther, Limbo, and Tatum. And thank you, Jason, and GT too. GT supported me. GT. Yeah, he sent stuff in. GT supported me 100% on a lot of different levels. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the business level, some things of that nature too. So I'm thankful.
Excellent. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, man. Luther, what you got before we get out of here?
Jason, hey, real quick, thank you so much for having me, dude. I appreciate it. My heart is about to jump out of my chest right now. I had so much fun. Thank you. Love you guys very much. And real quick, I thought after high school, nothing would be better. I mean, my 4 years of high school, I had a blast. Football, the people, everything. Until I got up to Arkansas. I was like, I didn't think anything would ever compete with that. But I tell you what, nothing has been able to compete with being in Arkansas right now with these guys.
Yep. Limbo?
Well, I'll tell you this, I came in on the, only 2 years, but Arkansas is where I wanted to come out of high school. Okay, I came to a Rice game in 1983, and that's where I wanted to come. And these guys here took me in, and they like my brothers. You know what I mean? They're special, and ain't nothing to think. I mean, even the bad times in Fayetteville were terrific.
Good times. Yep.
You know, because we had each other, and we enjoyed each other more than anything else.